Top 10 resume mistakes. Resumes are often the first glimpse that an employer sees of you, so it's important to make a good first impression. Here are some common resume mistakes to avoid. Number 1, too long or too short. Resumes for new college graduates should be one page. Your text should be balanced across the page so that it takes up most of the page vertically. Use white space to provide a visual cue that you are moving to a new section or new idea. Number 2, using a template. Avoid using resume templates, as they often leave off sections that you need to include and include sections that you don't need. They also tend to be very difficult to edit. It's better, and faster in the long run, to use a blank Microsoft document and format your resume in a way that makes sense for your experience and career goals. Number 3, grammar and spelling errors. Employers often throw out resumes with poor grammar, spelling errors, or typos, so be sure to use spell check and check your document for any grammar errors. It's a good idea to have someone else read through your resume to see if it makes sense and provides a clear overview of your experience. The career advisors in business career services are a good place to start. Number 4, inconsistent formatting. Your formatting should be consistent across the page. For example, use the same font throughout your resume, or if you bold one subheader, be sure to bold all of your other subheaders. If you include a blank line after one section, be sure to include one after your other sections as well. Number 5, use reverse chronological order. When deciding how to order each section on your resume, start with your most recent activity or experience and work your way backwards, so the newest things are first and the oldest are last. Number 6, no information or vague statements. Employers want to know what skills you might bring to their company, so be sure to showcase the skills you've used at your jobs or activities. Bullet each new idea or skill that you want to showcase. Start each bullet with an action verb. The resume handout found on the Business Career Services website has a handy cheat sheet of resume-relevant action verbs. Number 7, keep your audience in mind. When deciding on what to include, be sure to think of the kinds of skills an employer might be looking for, such as teamwork, the ability to work in a fast-paced environment, or attention to detail. Keep these transferable skills, or soft skills, in mind as you describe your experiences. Provide concrete information when possible, such as numbers or the results of your actions. The bullets should be in order of importance to your reader, which means you may start with something you did less frequently. If you are applying to a job, it's also a good idea to look at the position description and, when possible, use the words the company has used to increase the chance your resume will be picked up by an automated system. Number 8, missing important information. In the education section, don't forget to include information such as the type of degree, the major, and the month of the year of the expected graduation. In the experience section, be sure to include the organization name, your job title, the city and state where you worked, and the month and the year you started to the month and the year you stopped working at the company or participating in the group. Number 9, unnecessary information. As a new college grad, you do not need a summary of qualifications section. These are more appropriate for experienced workers with lengthy histories that require a quick overview. Adding the blurb, references available upon request, is also not necessary, as employers know that you will provide this if asked. References should be on a separate page, not on the resume, and provided at the interview or when the employer asks for them. Lastly, resumes should never include information such as race, sex or gender, age, or any identifying pictures. Number 10, not knowing what is on your resume. It's important to know what is on your resume and be ready to talk about it in an interview. You should always send the most updated version of your resume when applying for a job. Be ready to talk about your experiences and the skills you've gained and how they will make you a good candidate for the job for which you are interviewing. Avoiding these mistakes can help you gain more attention from employers and be chosen for the interview. Good luck!